attack.
Tonight, a Jewish couple who was the target of a vicious anti-Semitic attack is given a special honor on the sixth night of Hanukkah. They lit the menorah at the Beverly Hills City Hall just days after they were assaulted on the way to synagogue.
KTLA's Omar Lewis joins us live from Beverly Hills, where a community gathered to send a message of peace. Omar?
That's right, Cher and Micah. Hanukkah is the Jewish holiday known as the Festival of Lights, and the victims in this case say their top priority is spreading light during what has been a dark time for them, and that's exactly why they showed up here tonight to light the menorah. Meanwhile, the suspect in this case, who is believed to be unhoused, is now behind bars facing a list of charges that includes a hate crime.
From now on, no more racism. We have to stop it. Otherwise, what is our world going to come to?
Just feet away from where they were attacked because of their religion, Rebecca and Rafi Nisel lit the menorah at the Beverly Hills City Hall Tuesday evening to send a message.
Rafi and I understood. I guess we have a task to do. And our task right now is, during Hanukkah, to make the light shine a bit brighter.
The Nisels were walking to their Beverly Hills synagogue Saturday morning near Santa Monica Boulevard and Rexford Drive when a man hit Rafi Nisel in the head with a belt buckle from behind.
And I could have never believed that something like that can happen here.
Not only were you able to chase down and help apprehend the assailant, but you then went back to shul to pray.
The Nisel son posted a picture of Rafi's bloody shirt on social media, and the post went viral, bringing attention to a rise in anti-Semitic hate crimes that have increased by 337% since Hamas's October 7th attack on Israel.
Our nation is facing a crisis of hate crime, and these cases are symptoms of that.
The Los Angeles District Attorney announced that the suspect in this case, 44-year-old Jairus J. Salagi from Los Angeles, is now facing a hate crime charge, along with charges of assault with a deadly weapon, attempted burglary, and elder abuse.
If he goes to jail for 1 day or for 1 year or 10 years, it's not going to change my life.
Moments before lighting the menorah Tuesday evening, Beverly Hills city leaders vowed to continue doing everything possible to keep one of the largest Jewish communities in the country safe, while promising not to let acts of hate dim their light.
Anybody who tries to think that we are going to cower, that we are not going to be prideful that we are Jewish, watch, we will grow even stronger.
And the suspect in this case, prosecutors have recommended that the suspect actually be held on a $1.3 million bail. If convicted, he could spend the rest of his life in prison. That is the very latest for now here live in Beverly Hills tonight. I'm Omar Lewis. We'll send it back to you in Hollywood.
Omar, thank you. And another arrest in a series of anti-Semitic attacks. Clinton Dion is accused of spraying swastikas, Nazi symbols, and writing anti-Semitic messages in and around Los Angeles, including vandalizing Temple Emmanuel in Burbank. He's also accused of vandalizing a church and businesses with hateful messages in the Burbank-Glendale area. Dion faces up to 20 years in state prison if convicted of all charges.